I don't miss. I let off 2 shots, I hit him in this shit, not body quick. What you finna do? Cause this gon' make the news, gotta make your move. Told that bitch get in, cause she looking confused. I broke the rule.
She told my baby he danced to 3. She looked at me and showed a photo. Baby cried, his eyes were like mine. I said,
He was the one who killed 400 hyenas by himself, killed 130 male lions. No one has the guts and courage to defeat him. He is the only one who killed adult hippopotamus in solo fight. He drove the crocodiles out of his territory, ruled from 2017 to 2021 on the land of Masai Mara, Kenya. He has a scar over his eye which was caused by a fight with an alpha male lion, giving him his name, Scarred Face. He was born like a king, lived like a king, died peacefully like a king.
Alfred, who do you see when you look at me? The boy whose shoes you used to tie every morning? The teenager you drove to his first date? While you are here every night, I am out there. The only thing between the innocent and the predator. No, not maybe. I am. When the mugger or the thief stops to think twice, that is fear. That is what I am. That is why they hire assassins, because I am the reason criminals breathe easier for the sun. So no, Alfred, I am not in over my head. But it will be theirs.
Broken, a term used to describe a character so overpowered that they make the game stop functioning as intended and exploit the game's balance in their favor. Well, if cats aren't the most broken animals on the planet, God must have discontinued first place. I talk a lot about animals that got shafted by evolution. In fact, my most popular video today was about 10 of them. Well, if I ever do a video on nature's favorites, cats would surely be at the very top. Cats are arguably the most successful predators we've ever seen. With so many overpowered abilities, you'd swear it was plot armor. I don't even want to make this intro too long, so here's 10 superpowers your cat has that you may or may not have known. And number 1, 0 fall damage. You've probably heard that cats always land on their feet, but the real flex is being able to fall from heights that would have any human furnishing a coffin. A 1987 study showed that out of 132 cats that were brought to an emergency vet in New York City after falling out of a high-rise, 90% lived and less than 40% required life-saving treatment. It gets even wilder when you realize that cats actually have a better chance of getting airdropped from a building and walking it off the higher the drop was. And it's all because cats understand physics. You see, when you're in free fall, you accelerate towards the ground until you reach terminal velocity, where you literally can't fall any faster. When cats reach TV, they splay their legs and kinda just parachute the rest of the way down. And instead of landing on their feet, they break their fall with their chest and abdomen. Obviously, they don't completely tank the hit, but thanks to their relatively large surface area to weight ratio, They maximize the points of contact that smack the ground and therefore minimize the damage. And since cats apparently have lifelong beef with gravity, cats that reach terminal velocity instinctively know not to tense up but instead relax and basically turn themselves into a kite on the way down. The thing is, if they don't have time to reach terminal velocity, they end up getting hurt way worse. So like in a weird twist, cats that fall from 2 to 7 stories actually end up more down bad than the ones that touch Earth from 10 stories up. In fact, cats have about a 95% chance of falling from 10 stories and living. Meanwhile, the average human has a 95% chance of getting outlined with chalk. Oh, and don't think the cutoff's 10 stories either. One cat named Sabrina took a 32-story express trip to the ground and walked away with only a punctured lung and a chipped tooth. Not to mention she was released and sent home 2 days later. Being impervious to fall damage is how snow leopards can not only make a living in the Himalayas, but can legit fall clear off a cliff and the only injury they take is to their pride. Speaking of plot armor, did you know cats are actually built to predict the weather? You see, cat hair attracts static electricity, so they can pick up on the buildup of electrical charge that often comes before a really bad storm. And the cat's inner ears are sensitive to sudden drops in atmospheric pressure which announce the arrival of a cloud assault. Technically so can we, it's why our ears do the most and pop on a plane, but it's just that cat ears are that much more sensitive. And they can even smell rain and lightning coming.
Dinosaurs lived for way longer than most people think. If this is all of recorded human history, and this is the time since humans diverged from other apes, this is the time when dinosaurs were alive. There was more time that separates Stegosaurus from T-Rex than separates T-Rex from you. My whole childhood is a lie. We made a whole longer episode about dinosaurs, go check it out. And for optimistic science and tech stories, follow along. How big were the dinosaurs compared to stuff today? Imagine you lined a bunch of them up. You'd see the tiny little Anchiornis here. You'd see the Compsognathus, which is about the size of a small chicken. The famous Velociraptor would be here, this big, which is not the size it looked in Jurassic Park. One step bigger, you might see the Nyasasaurus, which is about the size of a German Shepherd. One of my favorites, the Pachyrhinosaurus, would be here. Then the Triceratops was about the height of an Asian elephant, but much longer. Then here's the Stegosaurus, and here's the T-Rex. One of the largest known dinosaurs, the Argentinosaurus, was about as long and heavier than a commercial airplane. If you want to know the truth about dinosaurs, we made a whole longer episode, go watch it.